people who serve on the boards of authorities and commissions and the capacities that Mr. Bohner has served, they do so as volunteers. And we're talking about Lehigh County Authority, which delivers water and provides critical public health services through its insurance of high quality, safe, reliable water and wastewater services. I don't know if Mr. Bohner was original to the LCA, but 50 years is definitely a milestone. And he worked for PP&L during the parts of his service, but his volunteer pursuits with the LCA just are unmatched. And we've been very fortunate to have his service here in the county. I know, whenever we hit round numbers like this in volunteerism, organizations give accolades, and rightly so. There have been times where LCA's work has been contentious, that there have been some challenges that LCA has worked through. But for folks like Mr. Bohner to stick it out and keep serving, definitely worthy of the accolades.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just a note here, as I was looking at this resolution, and one thought came across my mind, like how many people that we know that are around today that would stay in a position for 50 years. We know of 2 right now, let alone be at a job or a volunteer to be on a board. That is just amazing. And I wanted to thank Mr. Bohner for all his service to Lehigh County in this very important job, and to acknowledge and thank all the members of the board that are here tonight to celebrate that for him. So I think that's a very, very important milestone, and we should celebrate it. So thank you.
Mr. Mulchaney.
Chairman Brace, thank you. I have a proclamation from the county executive, Mr. Phillips M. Armstrong. I'm not going to read it, but I'll make it available for Lisa for her meeting in early December, where she could actually hand off our proclamation as well as the board's to Mr. Bohner. There are 2 whereas that I think are very significant. One is, whereas during his 50 years of service to the authority, Richard provided consistent leadership and participation in critical decisions that shaped the provision of water and wastewater services throughout the county. And whereas Richard's signature, remember, Richard was in leadership roles for a large part of this 50 years. So whereas Richard's signature appears on a variety of important authority, historical, and contractual documents, singling his leadership in ensuring that reliable water and wastewater services would be available for growing communities in Lehigh County. The executive is very honored to award this proclamation to Mr. Bohner, and we'll make sure that the executive director of LCA, Lisa, gets the proclamation from which she can hand it off to Mr. Bohner. Thank you.
Thank you. So at this point, without objection, I'm going to move to a voice vote on Resolution 58. All of those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Hearing no opposition, the motion carries. Thank you for letting me shuffle the agenda around a little bit, and I thank everybody from LCA who participated this evening. Your presence certainly enriches the recognition.